welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel. That is the R in the RK Stumblingbear, and I'm a reader and a writer. And then if you've been here before, welcome back. Today is April 1st, and it is the first day of the Spring Equinox Magical Readathon that G over at Book Roast runs. And I'm doing the Hearthskeeper this year, and that means there's 4 books. And since there's 4 books, there's 4 weeks in a month, I thought I would kind of focus on one book each week and do some reading vlogs. So welcome. To start this week off, I have Mal Goes to War by Edward Ashton, and I've never read anything by him. He's been on my radar for a little bit since Mickey 7, but I haven't read Mickey 7, so I have this. This is going to be my first one. This also happens to be a buddy read book for my buddy read group on Goodreads, so it's nice when you get to double up on books for different things. I will be reading other books this month as well, but this is what I am specifically reading for the Magical Readathon, and I don't remember what prompt it's for at this moment, so I will just put that down below. So welcome, and I hope you enjoy. So I am about 6 chapters in to Mal Goes to War by Edward Ashton, and this has a very snarky AI Mal who was scoping out the war between people who liked using technology and modifying bodies and those who did not. And he ends up getting access to, they call it info space, but basically like the internet. And he ends up jumping into somebody who has just recently died and then meeting a genetically modified girl who's 18 but appears like a toddler. So yeah, and now he's helping her get to safety, and a lot of hijinks are ensuing. This book is pretty fast-paced. Like I said, I'm only 6 chapters in, but I feel like we've already been through a lot. And if you're somebody who likes doing the fantasy Reddit bingo for this new card, I believe that this works for the parent poltergeist, because here we have an AI who has to basically act like a parent or take care of a child that's not their own. So yeah, I'm enjoying this, and I will get back to you when I read it some more. This week I also finished the book Whiskey and Warfare by E.M. Hamill, which was one of my new books to read for the self-published science fiction contest. That was an amazing space opera. Definitely what I needed. Also has older, mature characters, and yeah, I'll talk more about it in my end of month wrap up, but it was really a fun time. So I'm having a good reading week. Sorry if you hear mowing. It's just a beautiful day and I want to be outside. But I finished The Serviceberry by Robin Wall Kimmerer, and it's just a very short book. I actually listened to it on audio, and it was like 2 hours long to listen to. If you're not aware, Robin Wall Kimmerer is a famous botanist, ecologist. She writes a lot of books about how nature can show us a way to have a healthier lifestyle, a healthier outlook on life, how to connect with community, and even change our economy. And that's really what this one was talking about. It really connected how the serviceberry, or which is also known as the shadbush or the juneberry, is important to many ecosystems, and how it's integral to not only indigenous humans at one point in time, but also different animals as well, and how this is seen as a gift. And what would a gift economy look like? What would it look like if we decided to give and care and connect more with our communities versus just buy and take? Even while we do live in a society where we have to pay our taxes and, you know, we have other responsibilities, you know, we need to be able to pay our bills. But what does it look like if we can shift some of that mindset to, well, as she said, instead of having scarcity and that funnels our economy, what if we had a system of abundance and our extra we can give away? I mean, we know, we've been told many, many times through scientists and even religious leaders that this world holds a complete abundance of everything that everybody needs on this earth. And yet we have people who are starving, who don't, you know, they have food scarcity. So why is that? Well, because of our mindset that things have to be always for sale. And why do we have that mindset? So this was a very sweet, simple book, and yeah, I got it finished in this first week of the Magical Readathon. It is another Tuesday morning, so I'm going to end the vlog here, at least for the first week. I have read up to chapter 13 for Mal Goes to War, which is one of my Magical Readathon reads. It's kind of my priority, but it didn't end up being the one that I finished. I did finish The Serviceberry by Robin Wall Kimmerer, and that was also one of my Magical Readathon reads, so that was for the prompt with fruit on the cover. So I did get that one finished. And then I also finished Countess by Suzanne Palumbo, which is not related to my Magical Readathon TBR. It's a Nebula nomination that I was reading. I had started in March, and so it was a holdover. So I feel like I've had a productive reading week.